What's up everyone, and Happy New Year. I wanted to make a quick video to simplify what you need to start tracking. If you have no experience but want to get into it, I hope this video will help you out. I'm pretty much going to explain what I put into my tracking bag when I take off following a deer track through the woods. It's pretty basic, it's pretty simple, and you all can easily get everything I've got to get going with tracking a buck in the snow. Alright, so let's get started. Here it is, my tracking bag that I hung up after this season. So one thing I've always got with me is an extra layer. You might get wet, it might start snowing, raining, you never know what the conditions may be. So always bring an extra dry layer. And what I've got here is a windbreaker, raincoat. It's pretty light. You can pack more, but what I've found is most days I'm tracking, I warm up pretty quick, start sweating, and if I do need another layer, I want it to be lighter, but also waterproof. So, got this raincoat. My bag, it's pretty basic. It's just a small LO Bean bag. It's got a spot for a little water hose to come out of. I don't know, my grandmother picked it up from the e-store. Got a sweet deal on it, so that's what I'm using. So none of this is organized. I mean, you can organize it however you want because you may not have the same bag as I do, but I'm just pretty much gonna go over everything I've got in it, and this is what I bring tracking every time. I'm not leaving anything out, I'm not adding anything, so hopefully y'all can follow along and get some good tips from this. Grunt call. I always bring a grunt call because when you're walking through the woods, a lot of times deer will go through some thick stuff, and if you're breaking branches and those deer are alert, you want to have a grunt call to make it seem like you're just another deer going through the woods. Toilet paper, very important. I've had to cut up underwear and a shirt before, you know, after you do your duty. So bring some toilet paper. It's very handy. Bring a full roll too. Okay, this is my pretty basic survival kit. I've got matches, band-aids, a insulated emergency blanket, bunch of gauze stuff, you know, all the medical basics. I've also got something that I did a while back at a summer camp, which y'all can give this a try. It's 2 shotgun shells, and they're pressed together, but in them is a cotton ball or a couple cotton balls with some Vaseline rubbed on them. Very good fire starter. So I've got that in here. Just a couple empty shells, fill it up with Vaseline and cotton balls, you're all set. Socks, super important. Your socks are gonna get soaked, so bring an extra pair. You don't want cold feet. I run Darn Tough socks. They're awesome. So these are the hunting socks, and they've got so many pairs. I check out their website. I've used these socks a lot, and they're really awesome. They keep your feet warm. They don't get them all sweaty, if you know what I mean. If you've been walking around and it's cold but your feet are still getting sweaty, that doesn't happen with these socks. Right here is a box of bullets. A lot of times tracking, if you guys have kept up with the channel and saw my latest tracking video, I had to shoot at the buck 3 times, and all 3 times he was about to take off running. Bring extra bullets. Right here is a full box. You don't have to bring a full box, but you never know how many shots it's gonna take. Hopefully it just takes 1, but sometimes you don't get that lucky. Next thing we've got a little hand saw here. Pretty basic. They call this a pocket boy. Cutting tree branches, you know, if you need to build a fire. I don't know, just bring it. Buck knife. This is my field dressing knife. It's got a sweet little hook on the back so you can cut back the skin without impaling the stomach, because that stinks and sucks and you don't want to do it. Nice sharp blade. Keep it sharp. Mine's still covered in blood and fat and guts because I haven't cleaned it. But bring a knife for field dressing your deer. Okay, this small pocket in here, I've got a wireless phone charger. kind of a necessity. We're using phones. I especially use my phone for onX Hunt, but I use it offline in airplane mode. It pretty much lasts all day on a full battery. But if something ever happens, have a fully charged charging pack and you should be all set. Next thing is a compass. Hopefully you don't have to use this if you use something like onX or GPS, but it's good to have and know how to use, so always bring that with you. I've got 2 little headlamps. They clip right on your hat. They are very bright. These are Nebo headlamps. You can try and find that online. But I'm sure there's a lot of other good headlamps you can use. But these ones, pretty sweet. Just clip right to your hat. They got a little Type-C charger, so you can charge them right up after the hunt with your vehicle, back at camp, whatever. Alright, we're nearing the end there. A couple other things that I forgot to mention, which I don't have in my bag. Some snacks, because I already ate it. But granola bar, protein bars are very good. Trail mix, PB&J, fruits, you know. But protein and fat and calories is important. So even a lot of sugar, bring some candies or some chocolates. And then water, pack a lot of water. That's all I've got for you. That is what's in my tracking bag. Hopefully this will come in handy if you're just getting going, learning how to track, or if you're already an experienced tracker and you forgot something. So, catch you guys on the next one.